hello. What do you have there? Looks like you're ready to join the pioneer ranks. There is a lot you need to know to make your journey of being a pioneer a success. Would you like to learn some tips, including the one secret that all pioneers should know? Great. Then listen closely, and before you know it, we'll have you readier than a Bethelite on steak night. A pioneer always makes sure he's neatly dressed and groomed before going out into ministry. Spit-shine shoes, moderately priced yet well-tailored suit, clean-shaven, neatly trimmed hair, and a smile that says, "Look out, world, I'm coming to preach about the Bible." I think someone's ready to go out in service. Just as a classic pirate of old is rarely found without his cutlass, blunderbuss, and peg leg, so too does a pioneer have her tools of trade. Whoa there! I hope you've been pumping iron if you plan on carrying all that out into ministry. A pioneer service bag should only include the necessary items such as magazines, tracts, return visit book, Bible teach book, reasoning book. One way to remember this all is by the following mnemonic device. Mr. T routinely vaccinates baby turtles, Randolph. Of course, no preacher of the good news is prepared for spiritual warfare without her sword. Not that kind of sword, silly. Your Bible. Good. Now you're organized and ready to go. Now hold on there a second. You just missed out on an opportunity to give a witness. A good pioneer is always ready to preach, wherever he may be, including during the daily commute.
Excuse me, sir. Would you like a free home Bible study?
During recreation. At an appointment. Or miscellaneous.
Have you ever wondered why God permits human suffering?
If preparation is the aperitif of our spiritual banquet, then actually being out in a ministry is the 5-course meal. Preaching the good news should always begin and end with good records. Service records, that is. Always know where you are going before leaving the Kingdom Hall. Check the territory card for any do not calls when you get to the territory. Keep a detailed record of who you've met and write down the day and time you've worked the territory to know when to try again. That's some fine record keeping. Looks like you've tried this territory twice and have found all but one household at home. But what do you plan on doing about that last house? I guess you're in it for the long haul. Let's check back in with you later. In 1 Corinthians, Paul said to become all things to people of all sorts. Never is this more important than when preaching door to door.
Hello, mate. My name is Bruce. I'm on a walk about to give you this tract. Hey, laddie. I'm here to give you this tract for your benefit, and I'm having a great time. Hey, how you doing? Hello, my name is Jose Perez. You take this tract. Prepare to read.
Adaptability can also help us overcome potential conversation stoppers.
Oh, hello. I'm not interested.
Okay, have a good day.
You think there's a way to turn that not interested into a slightly intrigued?
Said that.
Listen to and acknowledge the householder's objection. Ask a question. Tailor your presentation to their needs. Let's try again at the next house, shall we?
Bobby? Bobby? Come out here. Something weird is happening.
This isn't a really good time. My cat was just eating my parrots, and it's a mess upstairs.
I'm so sorry to hear that. Did you know that the Bible actually talks about a time when there'll be no food shortages and animals will be at peace with each other?
Really?
Yeah, right there.
Great job. You're picking up quickly. I bet you think you're ready to learn the super secret to becoming an effective pioneer. All in due time. But first, let's check back in with our zealous young brother. Psst! Hey, you! I think someone's home at that last house.
Okay, you win. What can I help you with?
Can I just share one scripture from the Bible with you?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. Be right back.
If you thought that talking to strangers you find door to door is the hardest thing about service, you'd be right. But it can also be challenging dealing with fellow pioneers. Take this situation. A sister has just asked you what you think of her new outfit. Should you A. Tell her it looks like a greenhouse exploded all over her vest? B. Lie to her? Or C. Be honest yet tactful?
Well, it certainly looks interesting.
Oh, honest tactfulness, you never fail.
So is that the super secret pioneer?
You are not going to believe the day I had today.
Uh-oh. What do we have here? Looks like Susie Q Chatterbox is yakking away over there when it's time to go on a call.
So of course I need.
What do you intend to do about it?
So it was so hot outside that I went outside.
A bit harsh, don't you think?
I went in the house to get some.
Why
iced
don't
tea
you
because I was
politely try to
sweating
get her
I
attention?
was sweating. It was unbelievable how much I was sweating. So I go back outside to start the lawnmower. I finally get the lawnmower. And then I need to make a cake because
Redirect
I
the
just-
conversation, maybe.
I needed something sweet for that
You know,
day.
that reminds me.
So
of
I go back in
something
the
that Nicole
house,
said right over
and
there.
then when I get in
Nothing?
the house, I realize.
Why don't
that
you just
all the
sneak
eggs are
out and
frozen.
go to
For
the
some
return
strange
visit
reason,
yourself?
I have no idea. I don't know if they're
I'm sure she
refrigerated too
won't
high or
even
something.
notice.
The eggs are frozen. Only egg I had left was that wasn't frozen fell on the floor. So now I have one good egg that's on the floor, and I still can't make my cake.
A brotherly brouhaha might also arise when two pioneers discover they're calling on the same person. In cases like this, it's best to find a peaceable solution. Well, there you have it, O gallant givers of the good news. Think you have what it takes to be a pioneer? Yes, with these trustworthy tips, we're sure you'll be a regular preachin' Polly in no time. But we almost forgot the most important tip of all. Are you ready to learn the one secret that all pioneers should know? Are you sure you're ready? All right. The all-time greatest tip about pioneering is...
I was so aggravated because I had to go to the store and get another dozen eggs, which I really didn't have time for, but I did it anyway. And then I finally got to get my cake made. And all I wanted was one piece of cake, and there was no milk.